Game Pass from the Microsoft Store.
Okay.
When you download that, there's over 100 Xbox games that you can play.
Right.
Quick note, do you know why that's possible?
Why?
It's possible because a lot of the processing for the games can now be done in the cloud, right? So you don't need the Xbox console to do that. And then the rest of it comes onto your computer, and you have you have an ultra high definition video card in this because it's the Intel Celeron. Remember, this compared to a computer from 5 years ago, this is up to 12 times faster 3D gaming, 8 times faster high-def video conversion. So that was a long answer to yes.
I was counting on it.
The only kind of answer I know how to give
is a long
answer.
two-parter. See, were you really good at like essay questions versus multiple choice or yes or no?
I was good at essay. I always liked an essay.
You don't want to ask me, because I would always read too much into it. It's like, well, do they mean
they need a maybe in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I do a footnote with yes?
Exactly. Is there an also? Hey, by the way, let's see who's naughty or nice. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? I got my cookies. Okay, this is Sierra, everybody. The love of my life.
She's amazing.
The love of my life. Okay, I got to grab the cookies for this because I don't care if you're naughty or nice. You're always on my nice list.
You get a cookie? Is that how it goes? Whether you're naughty or nice?
I don't care if you're naughty or nice. You're getting a cookie. So Sierra, all right. Any guesses? I already told you what I think she is.
I know. She's
Everybody's voting nice. Okay, what do you guys on Facebook think? You gonna reveal? You gonna reveal? Do it.
Come on, we're ready.
Okay. Yes! She's the nice!
That was an easy one, too.
I know.
She's so nice.
Taking the cookie. Okay. See?
Thanks, Sierra.
I know. We love Sierra. She is adorable. She is so good. She puts up with all my shenanigans, whether it's crazy for Christmas or not. Speaking of crazy, though, let's cover some other big ground here. Because first of all, if you're looking at this as what I call a disposable computer, you're doing us and this a disservice.
It's not.
Okay?
It is not.
It is not a disposable computer. And what we mean by that is Intel inside, Microsoft. Office loaded that HP, you do realize HP is paying for that, and then they're also paying for the support. Mark, I loved it when we were showing all the ports on this, and can we do that again? Just because I think it was very educational for me.
Look at this.
Okay, so this is all the stuff I don't have to worry about where do I plug it in, how do I plug it in, what's going on, because there's also free technical support for 2 years.
That's one of the things with HP 123, you get 1 year of accidental damage protection, 2 years of HP Smart Friend, which is technical support. These are all included. You don't pay extra for these. They would cost a little under $400 if you bought them individually. And then you get 3 years of Find My HP. So if you can't find your computer, if it's lost or stolen, if it grows legs and walks away. Let's go through the ports and a couple other things. HP True Vision high definition camera built in. We were showing that off a little bit earlier. If you're doing Microsoft Teams or you're doing Skype or you're doing Zoom or you're doing any of those sorts of things, you're good to go there. Windows 11 is built in. Remember, this is Windows 11 in S mode. Windows 11 in S mode means your computer cannot catch a virus. No viruses, no spyware, no malware. You don't have to worry about any of those things. It is protected from all of them for the life of your computer. That just saved you a lot of money. Because I mean, a lot of people spend $99 a year on their antivirus, right? You don't do that. This is a computer that cannot catch a virus. It's in S mode, so that's really cool.
Cannot catch a virus.
No viruses, no spyware, none of those things.
Now, if you did want to take it out of S mode, is that what you were just going to say? Okay.
About 0.01% of people want to know, can you take it out of S mode? That would be for a very specific computer type person. The answer is yes, you can take it out of S mode if you want. Once you take it out of S mode, you can't go back into S mode. My recommendation to literally everyone listening, leave it in S mode. It's just the safest way to use your computer, okay? Microsoft 365 is built in. So we have preloaded Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. They are all there. They are all waiting for you. They are all ready to go. It's paid for. It's done for a full year. You get that license for your computer, your tablet, and your smartphone. 15.6-inch display needs no introduction. It is the #1 screen size in America, the most preferred. We've shown off, and we'll continue to try to do it maybe one more time, full-size backlit keyboard and a numeric keypad. By the way, you don't always get a numeric keypad on a 15-inch computer. I think it's awesome on this one you do. It's very lightweight, just weighs 3.75 pounds. Shannon's been holding hers the whole time. I didn't know we were taking a field trip, so I left mine over on the original table, but I'm not always clued in.
I will share if you would like.
Thank you.
By the way, this will be the family computer at this, I mean, seriously.
No question, no question. Up to 10.5 hours of battery life, so all day computing power. And then this is really why we started this discussion. Super speed, USB type A ports. There's 2 of those. So there's 2 USB A ports on this side of the computer. We're gonna show you the next graphic and you're gonna see this side of the computer right down here in just a minute. We're gonna turn that now. So on the other side of the computer, remember there were 2 USB ports over there. On this side, there's an HDMI port. So, and you might have seen that I have my computer plugged into a cable that's so that I can feed it into your television basically. That's using the HDMI port. That's also the port you would use if you were using like a second screen, you were plugging into a television, you're working from home, maybe you have a workstation, you would use the HDMI port. This is really important. This is a super speed USB type C port. I have a my computer's about 2 years old. It's a really nice computer. It's almost $1,000 computer. It's an HP. It doesn't have a USB-C. It's only 2 years old.
Wow.
And it doesn't have a USB-C. That's how new USB-C technology is. I mean, it's probably been out a little bit more than 2 years, but most computers did not have them. It's so good that they do because so many devices, so many phones, so many charging cables, so many devices are going to USB-C. It is much faster, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm really glad it has this. In fact, Microsoft, in order for something to be considered a modern device from the Microsoft company, you gotta have a solid state drive, which this has, 128 gigabyte solid state drive, and also a USB-C port. Headphone and microphone combo, I love that this is built into this.
But obviously you can do Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, Bluetooth
right?
and
But
Wi-Fi for sure. But I'm just so glad that they haven't taken it away. On a lot of other devices they have, maybe this is just me, I'm a little old school in this, I like to use wired earbuds, I really do. Like when I'm just working during the day, they're easy to plug and unplug. You can't beat the sound quality. The sound quality is great. You don't have to worry, did I charge them? Just one less thing to kind of think about. So they're cheap. You know, they're really inexpensive to buy. Fingerprint reader. This is big. Along with that backlit keyboard, this is a very expensive and it's a feature you'll use every day. I'm so glad we included it. HP Fast Charge means you can charge your computer to 50% full, so that's a little over 5 hours in just 45 minutes. And then I'm just gonna hop over to this side real quick. 4 gigs of, that's RAM. We were talking, there's sort of two kinds of memory. One is memory, one is storage. 4 gigabytes of RAM memory, 128 gigabytes of solid state storage. That's the type that's lighter and quieter and faster. And we will, after we take a little break in a minute or two, go into the solid state storage. And we'll also go into a little bit more detail on the Intel Celeron processor and ultra high definition graphics.
Absolutely. Any way you stack it though, I mean, the race is on. This is the last 30 minutes. So just to give our sales and service representatives an opportunity to catch up, that blue, we're saying final call, y'all. Okay. This is your last airing of our today's special. So Mark, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna take, do you want a cookie? You've been awfully good.
You can just take half.
You have, okay, all right. Oh, you have the other half, okay, that's perfect. All right, if you want the printer, we are actually looking at, I think the last 600 on the printers, last 600 on the, okay, on the printer, it looks like, thank you, Rob, he's looking it up for me. Okay, last 700 of the printers. I know thousands more of that power station from Bell and Howell were just spoken for, and it is official. Even though rose gold was technically, originally that was gonna be the first one to sell out, it will absolutely hands down be that blue. So remember, unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January. So if there's a question that we haven't answered yet, I promise we've got 30 minutes left in Santa's Computer Workshop, world's largest learning library. Remember, our one-of-a-kind, the inimitable Diane Gilman. I've been a super fan of hers since she came to HSN. I love her so much. She's certainly changed how I look at life and most certainly fashion. And she's gonna change how you look at fashion with a curated favorite. This is almost like from the vaults. In fact, they didn't even give me a sample to wear. So I'm gonna be surprised with you. That's coming up in less than a half an hour's time with my darling, with Zanny, with Suzanne. We're gonna, round the corners, remind you all the top features. Best value of the day continues.
You love to gift. We've got you covered during HSN's Gift List Weekend. 48 hours of amazing gifts in cozy clothing, beauty, electronics, and more. Gift List Weekend, December 10th and 11th.
Shop the lowest prices of the season throughout the day with Black Friday Deal Dash. Be sure to watch at 1 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 11 p.m. to get the best Black Friday deals, today's specials, and tons of great gifts. Every item is on sale during these hours, so don't miss it. Black Friday Deal Dash today.
HSN Cyber Week is the time to shop, save, and gift. Save up to 50% off beauty, up up to 40% off kitchen. Up to 50% off outerwear, boots and booties, and PJs and slippers. Don't forget jewelry, also up to 50% off. Our hottest deals all in one place. Cyber Week starts Monday at midnight.
Welcome to Santa's workshop. You ready? You ready? You ready? Guess who's on the naughty list? It's me. Well, don't you be naughty and don't you be late. This is it, guys. It is our final presentation of our finest value of the day. In a day and age where HP does not have to discount their products, we are taking our #1 brand for the next 27 minutes as a today's special, and we are doing the #1 screen size in America. Okay, sit back. Okay, make a little list. I want the best brand in America. Okay. I want Microsoft Office, because otherwise they make me buy it separately. Okay. I want a high definition #1 screen size in America, because I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna do my virtual doctor's visits, I'm gonna do Facebook, I'm gonna look at cat videos all day. Okay. And then, do you know what? If I drop it, if I break something, can you fix it for me for a year? Okay. I'm gonna load Microsoft Office 365 for 1 full year. HP is going to pay to fix your computer or replace it. Let me say that again. They are gonna pay to fix your computer. Look at, I'm getting all serious with my glasses. They are going to pay to replace or fix your computer for a year. That's a mic dropping moment right there. You should see that jib. It's even wearing a fancy little fun hat. And then you don't even need my friend Aaron Berger to answer your question. Do you know that HP is also paying for technical support for 2 years? I'm not done. I don't even know where I left my cell phone in the studio. I'm serious about that. My cell phone's somewhere. They're gonna, oh, Aaron Berger, do you have it? Oh, not yet, because I'm gonna be shopping. So Aaron Berger's gonna help us, but we're helping Santa out. We're including 3 years of Find My HP. Giddy up, you gotta get it. Rob, I think we're almost at 20,000 being spoken for. If you have been watching, first of all, I wanna welcome you to HSN. I hope you're having as much fun as I do, not only with Crazy for Christmas, but with my love of my life, Aaron Berger. We want to send you a computer that you're going to love. Do you love your computer? If you don't love your computer, you got the wrong one. Do you think that you can't do music, edit videos, or do newsletters, or design your own scrapbook pages? You got to have an HP. They're #1 in America. They're our #1, and this is our lowest price this year. And by the way, our best price for the rest of the year. HP, even though they're America's #1 brand and they sell their computers elsewhere, do you know they made this rose gold with a matching rose gold mouse just for us? They made now in final and sell out territory. Don't say I didn't warn you. Our gang, no kidding, I really want to thank my little elves tonight. They have done such an amazing job. That blue is what I'm calling a faceted labradorite or an azure blue. It almost looks three-dimensional. I'm serious about that. It almost looks like facets on a gemstone. You cannot buy this blue anywhere else in America. Okay, so here, oh, Rob, now you're making me nervous. Okay. oh, spaghetti-o. It's now official. The blue has well surpassed the rose gold to sell out first. So blue, you gotta do that blue now. Then of course our peacock debuted, that beautiful teal debuted in a 15-inch for the very first time today. There's that mouse with that rose gold accent. And then the silver is also very limited in quantities. If you are new to HSN, you see HP elsewhere. You don't see this opportunity, not even at HSN, After today, correct me if I'm wrong. So now again, I think sometimes we honor price, you know, if you're lucky or possibly to get that blue before it's gone. Are you scheduled to be back tomorrow with this? Do you know?
I don't know. I've got some computers on my schedule tomorrow. I honestly don't know if this one is one or not.
Okay.
If we'll do it for another day or two.
Well, you won't have me because I'm off. And I'm
not. A day off?
I know, and
on this weekend?
I know, and I'm not answering my phone.
You're a smart girl.
It's true, because I'm smart. Look, I got the glasses. Hey, 5 flex pay. Those are interest-free payments. Do you know that means for less than 80 bucks? Do you know you'd spend more for Microsoft Office than you're spending on that flex pay? Do you know, if you see that 123 support, and Aaron, I'm going to have you talk to that right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know if you just bought, let's call them bonuses, let's call them extras, let's just call them freebies, let's just call them stuff that you want. You want them to repair or replace your computer? Check. You want them to answer questions. Will it work with my TV? How do I plug it into my printer before it's sold out? Okay, they'll do that. And then you leave it at an Uber. You can't find it in your house. Wherever it is, as an example. They are gonna find your HP. So those are interest-free payments. Any one of the extras would total and tally up to more than what you're spending on the laptop. Do you know it's not quite $1,000 off, but it's a skosh. It's pretty doggone close. Hey, Aaron, can we cut right to the chase, and then I'll talk about features again, because now it's a race to the finish line, and now all bets are off.
Yeah,
people have been asking about this bag. We're gonna include an additional mouse with that, by the way, which I think is so cool.
Look at. So,
nice.
Real quickly on the bag. Fleece inside, super duper soft, rounded corner, so if you drop your bag or anything like that, there's extra padding there to protect the computer. This is my favorite, because I have a computer bag and it only has one pocket.
I'm with you.
It's just everything, I'm just constantly like searching in the abyss. That's not how this is. They're nice deep pockets, but there's 2 of them, so you can organize everything so much better. And then last but not least, this reminds me of like fine contemporary Italian design. Look at, this is where the handle is. So certainly you can carry it like this, but there's this really smart handle on the side. I just think it's very, very well done.
It is. Oh, Aaron, do you know we've got last 600 of the printer.
That is such a nice printer. Okay, so real quick on that printer, can I? Okay,
and then we're going back to features, I promise.
Real fast. That is the HP Envy series. The HP Envy series is the best. That is the top of the line Envy series. That's the 7000 series. It has a touch screen on it, which makes editing and all sort of things so much easier. You can copy, you can print, you can scan. It has 2 paper trays, so you can have photo paper and regular paper in at the same time. Even a 35-page auto document feeder. That is suitable not only for a busy home, even for a small office, but it's not a small office price. It's an incredible value.
Yeah.
And it comes with 6 months of HP Instant Ink included. Ink for the life of that printer, if you use HP Instant Ink, is 50% off. It's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200.
Okay, last I think 600 or 650, and there is no back order, there is no wait list. There is no back order, there is no wait list. By the way, on that azure, that labradorite, that faceted gemstone blue, there is no back order, there is no advance order, there is no more, basically. And the only other problem with that too is, remember, HP made this for us. So it's not like, sometimes when we sell out of a color, like Andrew Lessman is our, we love Andrew Lessman. He can, usually make more CoQ10 or, resveratrol. We can't go to HP and say, yeah, can you do that custom mold and that design? No.
2 years from now, they might be ready.
Exactly. So these are almost like closed edition computers.
Yeah,
so wow, are we busy. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had as much fun as I have with my friend Aaron Berger. For me to have this much energy after we've been doing this expanded learning library, it is something, we hit it out of the park, because HP is #1, Intel is #1, Microsoft is #1. We loaded, or I should say HP loaded your Microsoft Office for 1 full year, and then they're paying to support you. You gotta pay, by the way, we do have additional Protection Plus plan if you wanna check with your service representatives for details. But Aaron, let's, in case, because we can't assume that people have watched the whole show, let's start with some of the free protection protection and support, and then let's circle back to, you know, not a disposable processor, you know, not, you know, a pretend computer. Not,
extra things like a fingerprint scanner and a backlit keyboard, for example, right? Okay.
Let's start with the stuff
1, 2, 3 first?
Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, because that is the stuff, I'll just tell you, I have purchased HP products from, oh, I almost said the name, when they did Black Friday thing, near the big W store, the big mart place. And first of all, years ago it was more money than this. Nothing came with it. Nothing came with it. Every store in America that I'm aware of makes you pay to return it, called a restocking fee.
Right.
Every other, you know, unless you're shopping with QVC or HSN, I mean, to my knowledge, charges you a restocking fee, like I said, or gives you maybe 14 days, maybe gives you 60 days. Do you know you could return this until the end of January? If you don't love it, nobody's gonna hassle you. So ask about that. That's called our extended return. Okay, let's talk about the free stuff that HP is paying for.
And speaking
the big stuff.
Speaking of only HSN and QVC, this we HP only do this for HSN and QVC. Anywhere else, to get this same judgment-free IT support program, the 1, 2, 3 judgment-free IT, would cost about, and Shannon can back me up on this, about what you're paying for the price of the computer. It's just under $400 individually if you price out these 3 things. They're included for you tonight. Here they are. Number 1. 1 year of accidental damage protection. So if you drop your computer, if you spill on your computer, if your kids take your computer to school and it gets smashed in their backpack, life happens.
Right.
Life happens. It's okay. For a full year, HP will replace or repair with original HP parts your computer for a full year. It's like a fully insured, full replacement program for a year.
So I drop it, I spill coffee.
You do it, your neighbor does it, you run over it with your car, your dog, you know, you don't have to prove it. If it's broken, we're gonna fix it. That's it, okay? No matter what happens, if it's broken, we're gonna fix it or repair it, period.
With HP.
With original HP parts.
Gotcha.
That's the promise, okay?
And you're not charging me $100, $150, $100
There's no charge
it's
there.
included.
That's included.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you a stupid question? I can't believe. Is there something I have to like fill in to do that? Like, you know?
that is a good question. You register. So
gotcha.
That's
okay.
it. There's
just so I know.
Registration
when you
information
get it at
on
home,
the card. You register it.
Perfect.
And when you register, you get the accidental damage, and then you register and you get HP Smart Friend. And with HP Smart Friend, any question you might have about your computer is now able to be answered. So for example, you're getting home a new computer with Windows 11. Maybe you've never had Windows 11 before. That's fine. That's no stress. That's no problem. Because we know all about Windows 11. So you get it home and maybe you want to know, I don't know, how do I turn on my backlit keys, or how do I open widgets, or how do I move everything from my old computer to my new computer. You know what we're gonna do for 1 second? We're gonna break away from this. We're gonna go into my computer.
Okay.
I'm on hsn.com. The best way to move everything from your old computer to your new computer, Shannon, you know as well as I do
too.
is PC Mover. So I've got it up on hsn.com right now. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. The really nice thing about PC Mover is that anywhere else you buy it, you get 1 license. Here at HSN, you get 3 licenses for it. So we highly recommend if you have an old computer and you have files and you have movies and you have music and you have apps, you move them over using PC Mover. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 2 is HP Smart Friend. Number 3, 3 years of Find My HP. Best way I know to describe it is a way that I didn't think of. I wish I was this clever, but Helen Keeney, one of our local stand-up comedian / HSN show host, calls Find My HP LoJack for your computer, and that's exactly what it is. If your computer gets jacked, or if you lose it yourself, it doesn't even have to get jacked, we'll help you find it. Basically, if you don't know, did I leave it at the office? Is it in the home somewhere? Did somebody steal it? What happened to my computer? For 3 years, we can help you geolocate your computer. So that's 1 year accidental damage protection, 2 years HP Smart Friend, which is your technical support, great value there, and then 3 years of Find My HP.
Okay, Aaron's getting into the features. They said they were gonna surprise me. Who's gonna do naughty or nice?
Oh, we have somebody else?
Guess who that is? You know who
James,
that is.
right?
Yes.
I've been waiting. James is a little bit
naughty. I love it.
He was a toss-up for me. What did you think?
I love the naughty boys.
So you probably knew.
The naughty boys get a cookie. I know, and that's what I'm counting on. Okay. All right, nacho.
Give it for him.
Bradley Cooper eyes. Okay. All right. Okay, we gotta goodness, even the mice are giving us a standing ovation of one. All right, wow, are we busy. Did you see that blue? Bye-bye blue, you need to be doing that blue. No kidding, rose gold. It was kind of neck and neck in terms of which color was gonna sell out first. It is now not even a question. Okay. It's not if, it is when. It is when. Blue, 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 race into the finish line, get yours. Remember, we're gonna pay to send it to you. Also, that teal, your teal is
so beautiful.
up.
Let me show this to you guys real fast. So teal is the color that is exclusive and brand new for this today's special. We have not done it before. I think it's stunning. I'm a May baby, so I like emerald anyway.
Oh,
yeah. But I think it's a really, really lovely color. Why we have that shot, let me point out a couple things to you. This is your fingerprint reader, your biometric fingerprint reader, and also there's a backlit keyboard built in. Maybe we should go ahead and pull the lights down, guys. Is that a good idea? And we'll show everybody the backlit keyboard.
Perfect.
I think we haven't done
Let's
that
do it.
for a few minutes. And actually, you know what else I'm gonna do while we're sort of here and talking about this? I'm gonna go ahead and just put the computer in sleep mode because I want you guys to see this fingerprint. Let me just put the computer to sleep. I want you to see the fingerprint reader work here in just a second too. So first of all, backlit keyboard. F5, you press F5 and voila.
Which you don't have to remember because you get technical support.
That's right. So you don't have to get home and be like, what did he say? Was it F4? Yeah. Was that? No, it's F5. Look it. So that's off. That's your backlit keyboard on. That means you can use your keyboard under any lighting situation really, really simply. I just love that feature. The other feature, taking a look at the computer. So right now I'm logged out of the computer. You could log in with a password or a passcode, but the easiest thing to do is to take your finger, and there is the biometric fingerprint reader. There you go. You give it a touch, and that's all there is to it. We have a video.
Cool.
Should we show the video on it too?
Let's do it.
Just because this gives you a couple more looks at it, and I can talk about a few other cool things with the fingerprint reader. So when you first get your computer home and you're setting your computer up, you know, it says what time zone are you in, and those sort of things. What language do you want to use?
Name your computer.
That's right. That's right. Name it. It asks you, do you want to set up, you saw I just did the first one there, do you want to set up your fingerprint reader? You say yes, it's really easy. Literally all it does, it tells you like to keep touching the fingerprint pad over and over again, sort of like if you get your fingerprints for your driver's license or whatever. Here's the cool thing, you can do more than one finger. So like I did my forefinger and my thumb, or maybe you want it for you and your spouse to both be able to log into your computer, or one of your kids or whatever. So here, instead of using my forefinger this time, I'm gonna use my thumb, and that opens your computer. And obviously the great part about that is you don't have to worry about your password anymore. It's simply one less thing to remember. And Shannon, it is the most secure way and one of the easiest ways to be able to get in and out of your computer as well. Sort of like in the vein of backlit keys, which have been around longer, but are still typically on computers that are much more expensive. Once you've used backlit keys and now once you've used a fingerprint reader, you won't ever want to have a computer that doesn't have a fingerprint reader again. It really spoils you. It's a great feature.
It is. Okay, I want to know if the jib is naughty or nice. They're actually, okay, the jib is naughty.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Naughty jib. Naughty jib. Naughty, naughty jib. Jim, just so in case that's the camera that does all these cool kind of movements. Unlike me, that looks like I broke a hip when you try to move. It's painful to watch, folks.
Needs a little oil.
And it's not so fun for me. Anyway. If you want yours, that's why they call this Crazy for Christmas. Well, if you're crazy about getting a new computer, if you don't love your computer, if you want the gift that truly keeps giving, and I don't even mean that in the famous air quotes, you gotta try this. You have to understand, now is it official? I can't see the screen, almost 20,000 spoken for. There's something going on when HP, America's #1 brand in computers, we're doing something right. If America's #1 name in laptops is doing something for us that they're not doing for anybody else. But if you are channel surfing, today's special means quite literally that. I mean, all good things must come to an end. We're doing this for you. If you're watching this show, I hope you've been having as much fun as we have. We want to send you your computer. And I don't care if you're looking to upgrade or if you just want to have fun with this. If you want something the kids can play their Xbox games on and download even at grandma's house, if you want to watch your movies in high definition, frankly, if you want to work in the dark with that backlit keyboard. If you forget your passwords like I do, that fingerprint reader is a free upgrade. The backlit keyboard is usually only in computers starting at $1,000. That biometric fingerprint reader, usually only in computers that start at $1,000. We're going to load Microsoft Office 365. It's already loaded. You're not even buying that separately. HP is paying for that 1 year of accidental drop protection. They are paying for 2 years of technical support. They are paying for 3 years of LoJack or Find Your HP. And they are doing curated colors with bonuses that are more than the price of the computer. All you do is choose, do you want that rose gold? We'll give you 5 interest-free payments. We'll give you free shipping. We'll give you an extended holiday return policy. And wah, 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 you need to be somewhere in the various forms of ordering on My Blue. And I say My Blue because it's almost hypnotic. It looks 3D. It is official. That azure, that labradorite, that faceted gemstone look with the curated one-of-a-kind wireless mouse that you're getting basically for free. This will be the first one to sell out. Actually, our debut color for this today's special, our teal caught up, so now that teal is on fire. Frankly, I think this color looks better in person. I mean, that's my own, don't you think, Aaron? I mean, it does. I mean, for some reason, I think this one, you know, really demands to be seen. By the way, you could double dog dare us. You could try to prove us wrong. Do you know you could get this at home for less than $80 on what we call flex pay? You could, if you don't love it, you've got until the end of January to return it. We'll even pay to send it to you. We could do free exchanges on this. We haven't talked about that in this show. So let's say you get the blue, but you're like, I should have got that malachite looking. I should have got that green. We'll even take care of free exchanges on our electronics. This is the first year that we've ever done that. Silver is also in sellout quantities, but you gotta do it now. This is, well, I was gonna say your 10-minute warning, but it's actually less than that. It's about 5 minutes before we turn the page to Suzanne Mazzani and a brand new Diane Gilman today's special. Also, build your whole home office. Let's be honest, whether it's the Christmas tree or your new computer, you probably don't have enough outlets in your home. Make sure to add on our wireless charging pad that also happens to be 6 USB ports, 4 regular outlets, retractable cord, and surge protection. And then wildly popular tonight, my new dining room table, your new workstation, your new standing desk, your new scrapbooking station. That price, just so you realize, on that mobile desk or workstation, that's actually basically at today's special price. If you go to hsn.com, you can actually see those colors just very easily. Just make that phone call. We want to send this to you. Do you want to open up the camera and show them how clear it is?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So let's talk about family stuff, and then let's get back into the features. So if you can't make it home to see Grandma and Grandpa, or you want to unwrap, look at that. Look at how clear that is.
That's how easy it is.
One for the record books.
I love you.
Hi,
It's
Aaron.
fun to be in your show
I
tonight.
love him.
And you know, it's funny, we talk about how clear it is, and we've got all these crazy studio lights behind us. Look how much clearer here. Now, let me put my chair down a little bit and just make the lighting a little bit better. It's actually much clearer than it looked, you know, with those lights kind of glaring in. It's a lovely camera. It's
great.
the HP True Vision high definition camera. You can use it with Zoom, you can use it with Skype, you can use it with Microsoft Teams, which is now built into your computer. Actually, while I've got the feed here for just a second, let me show you guys.
People want your peacock.
Huh? Yeah, it is a beautiful
and
color.
I'm happy to see you.
It is.
That would be teal to you and me.
I was like,
I was pretty good the whole show, wasn't I?
For you did
really
pretty darn
was.
good. I got to tell you.
I'm blushing. But no kidding.
I don't even know if you can make me blush anymore.
No, actually,
I know you too well.
I made Bill Duggan blush the other day, and
Now
that takes some work.
I'm surprised you both have jobs still.
Me
if you
too.
Made Bill Duggan blush. Bill's the naughty elf. I'm the nice elf.
No, it's really
Bill
true.
will tell you that, and so will
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
else.
And I'm not afraid to tell anybody. So the teal, wow, are we busy. Oh my goodness, I hope you are calling. Okay, so again, we got to do some of the broad strokes.
Yeah, let's do it.
You do have to make that phone call now, though. I don't want you to miss out on that blue. So top to bottom,